Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun, and in today's video, I'll be talking about how to import a CSV file into Statcraft. First of all, what exactly is Statcraft? Statcraft is a web-based solution which is used to perform data analysis. Let me take you to the location where the source file is saved. As you can see here, the source file is saved in desktop. I've created a folder called as statistics. Within statistics, there is a subfolder which is called as R sample files. Inside this R sample files, I'm interested in importing the file employee data set. This is a CSV file. Once I click on this particular CSV file, you can see the contents of the file. So this is the CSV file which I want to import. There are 10 columns here: employee ID, gender, birth date, education level, job category, salary, beginning salary, job time, previous experience, and minority community. The first record here is the employee ID. We have the employee's gender. The first employee is a male. He was born in 1952. He has 15 years of education. He's working as a manager. His current salary is 57,000. His beginning salary is 27,000. The job time is 98 months. Previous experience is 144 months. Does he belong to the minority community? No. What is the sample size in this data set? When we scroll down to the last record, you can see here the sample size is 474. So I've got 10 columns and 474 records. I want to pull this data set into Statcraft environment. To import any file into Statcraft environment, you first of all need to go to the home page and enter the login credentials. So let me quickly enter my login credentials. And click on enter. Once you log into Statcraft, you will be able to see the login page. This is also called as the data editor window. You can see here the columns are called as variables and the rows are called as cases. It has a very friendly front end. This is a GUI based software. Now, using Statcraft, how do I import any file? At the left hand side top corner, you can see 3 horizontal lines. This is called as analysis tab. You first need to click on the analysis tab. Once you click on the analysis tab, the entire menu opens up. The very first option here is what is called as data. I will click on the drop-down menu. Once I click on the drop-down menu, you can see here Statcraft displays import option. So you will need to click on import option to import a file into Statcraft environment. So let me click on import. The moment I choose import, a blank sheet appears. At the left-hand side, you need to enter the table name and the table description. Let me enter the table name here. Employee. The moment I type employee as the table name, Statcraft displays a message here. Table already exists. So I can't choose this name. I have to give a different table name. So let me change the name slightly. I'm going to give this as employee data. Statcraft is not happy even now. It says table already exists. So I will just say employee data version 1. Now Statcraft is happy and it says that employee data V1 is available. The moment Statcraft displays this message available, you are good to go. Now you can give a small description of the table name, employee data. So these are the 2 prerequisites. That is, please type the table name and the table description. What is the next thing that I need to do? You can see here, there is a blue button, which is called as upload file. You will need to click on the upload file to import a CSV file. So let me go ahead and click on the upload file. There's a new window that pops up, which allows you to specify the location of the file. If your file is in C drive or D drive, you can go to C drive and pull the file from C drive or D drive. In my case, the source file is in desktop. So I'm clicking the option desktop. Here I'll choose the folder name statistics. You can see there's a subfolder called as R sample files. Within this, the file name that I want to import is employee data v1. This is the source file which I want to import. I will now hit the open button. The moment I click on the open button, what do you see? You're able to see the metadata of the data. What is metadata? Metadata is simply data about your data. So you can see column headings like variable, rename variable. This is an optional thing. If you want, you can rename the variable or you can leave it. The third column is data type. You can give a small description. It will also give you the measurement type of the variable name. Now, when I scroll down, you can see here the OK button is not highlighted. This is where most customers have an issue as to why is that the OK button doesn't get highlighted. Simply because you might have made a mistake in declaring the variable name. How do you identify whether you have specified the correct variable name? You can see here the variable ID is displayed in red, and anything in red is a warning message. In fact, you have to debug this particular mistake and only then the OK button gets highlighted. When I hover the mouse over ID, Statcraft displays a message. It says special characters are not allowed. ID is considered to be a special character, and therefore Statcraft is not going to the next step. So I will have to take action here. I'll have to change the variable name to employee ID. So the moment I change the variable name, you can see here the red warning message disappears. Now the OK button gets highlighted. So any warning message, any message which is appearing in red, you have to take action. I want to summarize this. Please make sure that the table name that you have specified doesn't already exist. It should be a new name. Make sure that there is no warning message which appears in red. Specify the table description. And thirdly, watch out for the column heading. If you have used special characters or reserved words, Statcraft will not highlight the OK button. Only when you have taken the appropriate action for the table name, table description, and for each of the variable names, then and only then the OK button gets highlighted. Now, let me click on the OK button. Once I click on the OK button, you can see here the entire data set, all the 10 columns that were there in the original data set, and the entire sample size of 474 records will be imported. To summarize the discussion that we have had, we have seen how we can import the file. I would like to again show this to you. You can click on Analyze tab, choose the first option choose the first option data, and here you can specify the import option. Once you specify the import option, you have to specify the table name and the description of the table. Make sure that there are no reserved words, there are no keywords. Make sure that there are no special characters and click on the OK button. Your file should be imported to Statcraft. With this, I have come to the end of today's video. I request you to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great day.